racing day, so loud out here I can't hear a thing. Man, the fans are going wild. And these drivers came to rock, and no place else but Fox knows how to do it NASCAR style. Boogity, 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 let's go racing, boys! Hey, now, here we go, race day. Don't you be going slow. Keep that pedal down on the floor. Push it to the top, can't take no more. Big head, sets the flag, came down to be here for the last lap around. Worked all week, it's time to play. Gonna get a little bit sideways. Flag came down, be here for the last lap around. Worked all week, it's time to play. Gonna get a little bit sideways.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly screaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello everyone, we are here at Bristol, in Bristol, Tennessee. Let's look at quick track backs. Bristol, obviously, Tennessee. The half-mile track 105-degree track temp, elevation 1,472. I don't think that really matters. But 4 turns here, weather, whatever, track temp, pretty nice actually, 80 degrees. Sun setting, partly cloudy, humidity 37%. And right now we're waiting for these drivers to qualify. Look at the top 5 right now. Air Keter on pole position with 14.9. They have 3 laps of qualifying to warm up their tires and whatnot. And should be interesting here as waiting for the more people to qualify, as qualifying just began like a few minutes, not even a minute ago, a few seconds ago, like 30, 40 seconds ago. They have 5 minutes to do 3 laps, like I said. So we'll see how that goes. Actually, no, more people have qualified. I don't know why it just says that, but there's the order of qualifying right now. Eric Keplinger in pole, Tyler Tomasi second, Eric Keter third, Harrison Chandler fourth. As of now, I think we have all done the laps. As we're just waiting, and we'll be right back before qualifying ends. As we are back here, we got to pull in our points leader as of now, Harrison Chandler. Let's make sure it's live. Yeah, we are. So we're gonna pull in Harrison Chandler. Harrison, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
So you're gonna be signed 4th in tonight's race, I believe. No, 2nd actually. My bad.
No,
No, 4th. Okay. Sorry, my ticker was wrong. So what's your game plan coming in tonight as the points leader?
just run out where I think I need to run. Not gonna take big risks or anything. Just gonna run out here and see what happens. Autism/Tourette's syndrome awareness Chevrolet Impala is real good, fastest in practice. Didn't quite have the speed in qualifying, but that's alright. We're on the outside lane, so that's where I want to be, and see where we get us, where we get this off here.
Yep. So congrats on 4th place for now, and hopefully we can talk to you in the top 3 later tonight.
10-4. Let's do this.
That was Harrison Chandler in the 29 machine. So I believe we're about to be almost ready to grid up here. So right now, Eric Kepling has not gotten on the racetrack. So give it that top 5 right there. We'll see. But here's your grid order for today. We only have 7 drivers participating tonight. There's Eric Keplinger right there. Eric Keplinger could be your pole center. Tyler Tomasi second. Eric Keter third. Harrison Chandler fourth. Rock Packard fifth. Matt Marone sixth. And King Hoffman seventh. And I am not racing tonight, so only 7 drivers here. Should be a pretty fun 100 laps at the fastest half mile. Is that what it's called? Or the Great Col? Oh, that's grass. Be back or the Great Coliseum or whatever you want to call it. Back on. Sorry about that. So, like I said, here we go. We're about to go green. There's 2 pace laps here at Bristol. On board with Tyler Tomasi. Those drivers are really warming up their tires right now. Tires are pretty important here since they don't really have a lot of time to cool off and ready for the next corner. Most of the time, it's just go, 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 you know. But lap times are only 15 seconds and about 5 seconds on the straight and whatnot. Even less probably as the pace car pulls off. Our leader Eric Kiplinger, and the green flag is out. We are racing here at Bristol. Looks like the top 4 all got off pretty well. Tyler Tomasi rolling the top line, the preferred line, and gets by Keplinger. Oh, Keplinger went up to block Harrison Chandler, but Harrison had his nose up there, and Tyler Tomasi will lead us down to lap 1. Harrison Chandler on the outside. Here comes Brock Packard up to 3rd. Keplinger is just stuck on the inside line. Even the pole's either. Oh, Eric here gets really loose off the exit. It's got a little Wolfgang Hoffman up to the inside. So side by side, Eric Keeter has the advantage off the exit. Wolfgang's still trying to make that inside line work. The Heater will get him off the exit, and we are now on lap 3 as the top 3 have pulled away from 4th on back of pole sitter Eric Keplinger. So it kind of shows that inside line is very bad, even if you're the pole sitter. All the way back to 4th, but as a challenger, Eric Keeter gonna try to challenge him possibly here. As Heater seems to be running the middle a lot more, and Brock Packard did not get a good exit there. Stuck on the bottom. He might have hit the wall there on the right side. He has a little bit of right side damage, but both of the Erics get by him pretty cleanly as Eric Keeter the inside. I see the battle from Harrison Chandler's point of view right here. He clears him as Eric Keeter gets by. Eric Keplinger is on the man mission to get up to these drivers, but Harrison Chandler is in the 10th of Tyler Tomasi. Obviously running the top line here. Like I said, the preferred line at Bristol. Hey. As Harrison Chandler tried to make a move there on Tyler Tomasi. As here comes Eric Keeter in the back there, catching up to them as he blinks for a second. I see a blunt view as here comes Heater on the outside of Harrison Chandler. Gonna try to work his way up to 2nd now. We're already 10 laps into this race. Been going by pretty fast as these guys are only separated by about 1 straightaway, but here comes Heater to the back bumper. As the top 4 have pulled away, here comes Eric Keeter to the inside. Trying to get by Tyler Tomasi, and will he be able to do it? Tyler gets a really good run on the outside, but Keeter leads that lap, the first one of today. So he clears him on the inside. Tyler to the back bumper. Oh, they're loose. They make contact on the exit, and all 4 of these drivers nose to tail on the outside. Harrison Chandler running a little bit lower line than the rest of them. Eric Keeter has gained a lot of time on these guys up front. A matter of a few laps. As now Eric Keeter pulling away from Tyler Tomasi. Right behind them, Harrison Chandler, Eric Keplinger. Nose to tail. What? Was he have some contact there? Wolfgang Hoffman, Matt Moran. As caution is out. Looks like these two are battling. Wolfgang We got to the back bumper of Matt, and that just kind of sent him around. Actually, yeah, just spun themselves around, and that's gonna be the caution right there. Doesn't look like they have too bad of damage, but kind of right in front of our leaders. But we're under caution here for the first time at Bristol on lap 16. So drivers will be pitting here, as it looks like Wolfgang Hoffman actually threw a lap down, so I gotta stay out, try to get a track position here. They come down pit lane. See how it goes. Harrison, Chandler, there, Tomasi, Eric Keplinger, Brock Packard all down pit lane. Guessing we're gonna take 4 fresh tires here. Could see some people take 2 possibly, but doesn't look like they will. Eric gets out first. Tyler Tomasi, Harrison Chandler, Eric Keplinger, Brock Packard back there. I think he's fixing some damage possibly. I saw a little bit of right side damage from him, but Hoffman gonna be pitting here from his lucky dog position, and Matt let's pit also. We're gonna have a quick interview with Eric Keplinger. He went from the pole position all the way down to 4th place after a few laps. Actually, I think it was 5th actually, after a few laps. Hello, Eric. You got a copy?
I have a copy.
So you were a pole sitter there for about 2 seconds, and then the outside line just kind of charged, and you fell all the way back to 4th, 4th or 5th around there. And still in 4th place. How are you gonna use this outside advantage to try getting a few more positions back?
Outside lane's huge. You can't really pass unless you pull a slide job like Heater's been pulling. I'm just trying to lay back, because if you hit the wall, you're basically going to get stuck in it for a while. So I'm just trying to lay off, save some tires, get not close to the wall. So that fortunately doesn't mean people could pass me like Heater charged through me. I got stuck behind Harrison there, but I don't want to bump you out of the way because these cars you could spin them out. I'm just not trying to hit the wall, just trying to lay back, save some tires, and just wait it out.
Yep, sounds like a pretty good strategy there, and later in the race possibly.
Alright, see you, man. Good luck.
That was Eric Keplinger and the 60 Napa machine. Napa Auto. Yeah. Yo, is that Michael Walker? Awesome. Brock Packard, be 5th place, no, 6th actually. Eric Keeter obviously electing to take the outside lean here on this restart, as we're 20 laps into the race already. Still a long way to go, almost 80 laps here. 1 caution so far. We can kind of take a look at the race summary. 1 lead change, 1 caution, 6 laps, caution. So yeah, Eric Keeter obviously our leader. See what's gonna go on here. Let's see, I warm up his tires a little bit. Honestly, there's not really a lot of rubber on the racetrack. It's kind of building, but not much. There's a flag as he goes before the green, and the rest of the field did not go at all. But Eric Keplinger gonna be on the outside. If you can get by Harrison Chandler here on turn 1, Harrison gets a really good turn 1, and he maybe try to go to the outside. He does. Keplinger had the opportunity to maybe stick nose in there, but he decides to kind of back out of it. Look at the back of Tyler Tomasi's 6 machine into 29 Harrison Chandler. Behind them, Brock Packard. Right on the backbone for Eric Keplinger. Looks to the inside actually of Eric. Eric almost into the outside wall. Side by side going into turn number 3 and 4. Keplinger in the outside wall. Eric and Brock Packard get to the inside, and Harrison Chandler side by side with Tyler Tomasi. Tomasi gets a really good exit there. There goes Brock Packard. Oh, Brock hits the wall. It's going to slow him down. That gives Eric Keplinger a really good run going into turn 1 and 2. As Brock is really loose on the entry, he's going to allow Eric Keplinger to sink to the inside and get by. Back up here to the battle for second. Tyler Tomasi and Harrison Chandler have faded apart. But Eric Keplinger in the big lead here as we kind of look at the back of him. You know how big of a gap he has, about 1.5 seconds between him and Tyler Tomasi already. The back bump of Harrison Chandler. The battle for fourth place here. Right there. I've seen that right side damage Brock had from I think twice now that I've seen. Oh, he almost hit the wall there on exit. Actually might have hit the wall there off of or seems like he's running a little bit of a shallow Y as Keplinger gets into the outside wall of Brock Packard. Maybe do the slide job, he does. Oh, Eric Keplinger look for the crossover. Keplinger also has some right side damage too. Looks like Brock will pull away a little bit, about 2/10 those drivers. Eric Keplinger lost a lot of time out last fight. Oh, he hit the wall there. Really slow him down. About Tomasi. About 5 in total. Oh, here. Not for position exactly, but just field battles. Wilking Hopping gets in the outside wall. Now I've seen the rubbers kind of forming on the outside a little bit more. I don't know. This is a pretty good angle right there, like on the top lane. Now I've seen the rubber forming there. Not so much on the straightaways, obviously. Probably see it better, but I've seen the rubber forming a little bit. As, oh, Eric Keplinger into the ball there. I see that top lane's rubber. Concrete. Into the outside wall. Didn't slow him down that much that last time by. Right now, Eric Keeter, big lead over Tyler Tomasi, about 1.5 seconds still. Tomasi's kind of seeing the gap, not really by that much, but he is so much faster on the short run. Tyler Tomasi. Let's go on board with Tyler Tomasi right here for the laps. Because it looked like a few laps he was trying to run the bottom line, but he went up to his lap trap like it was Hoffman, 05, but get lapped here by Eric Keeter possibly. As we're almost halfway, Keeter has led 32 of the 34 laps so far today. The other person, Tyler Tomasi. But right now, Brock Packard, Eric Keplinger. Again, in striking distance, Keplinger get a little bit higher, maybe get a better run on the exit there as Brock kind of ran more of the middle lane. Keplinger, but Keplinger the outside wall. lose a lot of his momentum. Up there is Eric had to pass lap car flipping Hoffman, and was the bottom. But Tyler Tomasi by Finley, he closed the gap a little bit on Eric here that last time by about 10th or so. Coming up to halfway, 3 more laps. 2 laps until halfway. As Tyler Tomasi really closed the gap that last time by 8 tenths. Now the gap between first and second. Back to Eric Keplinger and Brock Packard. Eric, really good run on the exit. Brock's running more of the middle lane. Not really getting him a good exit. Since there, that time by. Tyler closing the gap even more, about 5 tenths that last time by. Might have saved a little bit more tires than Eric Keeter. That might be difference, saving a little bit more tires. Region's quicker that last time by, but right there on the back bumper. A couple of car lengths, he's right in the bottom now. Gonna try to maybe make a run for it right here in the turn 3 and 4. Not close enough yet, but he's still running in the middle lane. Side by side. It'll be hard to pass Heater without him maybe making a mistake hitting the wall. Like a slide job type thing right there. But here comes Tyler Tomasi looking out again. Not able to do it. But he got a little bit closer that time than lap before. Right on board with Tyler Tomasi right here in his gyro cam. I see some lap traffic up ahead. Here is side by side on the exit. Rossi backs out a little bit. It's really hard to pass here. I think that's Eric Keplinger and Pat Rowan back side by side. About to get lapped here. These lap cars could come into play and maybe affect Eric Keeter and either help Keeter or maybe help Tyler Tomasi as Tyler Tomasi side by side. Not going to lead that lap here. Justin Chandler's still behind them. He's kind of closing the gap a little bit from these two being side by side, but not enough to really do much. But here comes the lap cars. Guys could be really effective as Eric Keeter hits the outside wall. That's gonna allow Tyler Tomasi to get a good run. Can he clear him here? As he almost does. He almost had him cleared. Can he do it this time? Just side by side in turn 1 and 2. As he's not there yet. He's so close to being there. But here comes the lap cars and it does finally clear Eric Keeter. Here comes the lap cars, like I said, as they're running the top line, not going to give these guys any breaks as they're trying not to go another lap down in case of Matt Moran. Also, not going to try to go a lap down in case of Eric Keplinger. If Matt goes a lap down here, and Tyler has to run the bottom line, but this Eric Keeter after not really, but a lot of lap cars up here, about 3 or 4 of them. Tyler Tomasi has to battle with his Wilkin Hoffman on the inside apron there. Looks like Tyler Tomasi gets by pretty cleanly, but Eric Keeter is getting held up. Can't get by them. I think Tyler just had a lot more tires than Keeter. Keeter got out to a really big lead, but just wasn't really saving the tires that much. I think if Keeter gets a caution with about 20 laps to go, he definitely has a really good chance of doing good. But Justin Chandler back there gonna make something of Eric Keeter, gonna try and catch him. Brock Packard goes a lap down, I believe, and now they got Now there's a 2-second gap from Tyler Tomasi to Eric Keeter. About 35 laps to go. Pearson Chandler, Eric Keeter, and Tyler Tomasi, your top 3 for now, and everyone else is a lap down, or 2 laps down for Matt and Wolfgang. Wolfgang second, which has not had a good night tonight. I was talking to him earlier, he just not like Bristol, and probably one of his worst tracks so far this season. Next week we'll go to Texas, which is similar to Charlotte, but not exactly, but did pick up the win at Charlotte, and it may be the same at Texas. But Harrison Chandler closing the gap on Eric Keeter. So we'll see if he can do anything to Eric Keeter here. About 1.5 seconds back from him. Excuse me. So battling with Eric Keplinger. Jason Chandler, we go on board with him. Cool boy. 3 laps to go now. Tomás is about half faster than Eric Keeler. Eric Keeler's getting held up by Brock Packard up there. You can kind of see him in the distance, as that's going to allow Harrison Chandler to gain more time on him. As Brock, oh, contact made! As Eric Keeler gets it back going. Caution flies here on lap 28. I see right here what happens. It looks like it's kind of hard to tell. I think Brockman has slid up me, but I'm not sure. They made contact right there. Better look right here. I think Brock kind of slid up, also kept Peter kind of came down trying to mark it out, but Tyler Tomasi out pit lane already. As there, Keplinger could be the lucky dog, even though Brock Packard was in front of him as Brock Packard does pit. But I remember Wolf Kaufman also does pit. Harrison Chandler hook the lap lead, maybe to get a bonus point here, but we'll be right back. As we're about to go green flag racing here, Tyler Tomasi using the bottom lane here as we are green flag here. About 24 laps to go. Top 4 are all lap down. And 2 of them have to start from the back as the company had the Lucky Dog EOL penalty there. And they're wrecking! And 2 Wolfgang Hoffman and Eric Keeter involved there. What happens there as Heater was flipping up and over. Oh, looks like Heater just got loose and came up right into Wolfgang. Matt had nowhere to go, but Matt kind of played most of it, but he was all tore up and wow, what a bad wreck there. And Tyler Tomasi, your leader still, but we'll be right back. Flag. As we're about to go green flag racing here, Tyler Tomasi chooses the outside lane here on the restart. We'll see how this goes with about 16 laps to go. Eric Keeter in pit lane. I don't think he's going to be joining on the racetrack. And now it's still 4 cars on the lead lap. So here we go. We're about to go green flag, and there he goes. Tyler Tomasi gets a really good restart there. Harrison Chandler behind him also gets a pretty good start as you're coupling here. Top 3 right there. Brock Packer in 4th right now. Eric Coupling gonna try to chase down Harrison Chandler here. So Brock Packer was able to get by Eric Keplinger on the long run before there and see if he can get that pace up and try to get by Eric Keplinger. But right now, Keplinger's keeping pace with Harrison Chandler. Chandler was about 10th faster than Tyler Tomasi here, 13 laps to go. And right now, looking for a three-way battle for the race lead. Maybe even a four-way battle. Brock Packard can get his way up there. He was faster than Harrison Tyler Tomasi last time by. There's Eric Keplinger all over the back bumper of Harrison. See, I think he even bumped him right there on the exit. But Tyler Tomasi just ran 2/10 quicker than Harrison Chandler that last time by. Eric Keplinger looked to the inside. If Harrison Chandler is going to lose a lot of time there. Right now they're pretty evenly spaced out, about 2 car lengths away from each other. Right now 9 laps to go. Gonna be hard for Harrison Chandler to gain a little bit of time. He's a little bit slower than him last time by, and Brock Packard, I believe, may have hit the wall on exit. He was about 6/10 slower than Eric Keplinger last time by. Lost even more time, but the battle for second is still on with 5 laps to go. Keplinger has closed the gap a little bit, about 3/10, but it looks like Keplinger hit the outside wall there. We're going to go on the gyro cam, see what he's seeing right here. I see Harrison Chandler pulling away a little bit from Eric Keplinger. Right now, Harrison Chandler has a huge gap on Eric Keplinger. All the drivers have about 1 gap second, a gap of 1 second to each other all around the racetrack. As we're coming to the white flag this time by, Tyler Tomasi gonna lead us to the white, and he's gonna lead the most laps here tonight and get an extra bonus point for the championship. As here he comes down the front straightaway. As Tyler Tomasi is gonna get his win here tonight, his first in the ARCA series, I believe. Harrison Chandler second, Eric Keplinger third, Brock Packard fourth, Matt Rowan fifth, Wolfgang Hoffman sixth. Did not have a good night. Obviously, Eric there seventh. Busted up in the pits. As Tyler Tomasi is gonna be bringing it down here on the front straightaway. Keplinger hit the pit lane thing. That's gonna be it, as we'll be right back for post racing. as we are back here at Bristol. We're going to be interviewing our top 3 drivers. Tyler Tomasi going to be finishing out first place here today. Excuse me. Hello, Tyler, you got a copy?
What is up?
What's up? You finally get the win here tonight at Bristol. Led about I think 51 laps, so a little bit more than halfway. How did you do it? How did you get it done here tonight?
Pretty much, first of all, I just want to say huge thanks to all my friends and family watching, all my sponsors, Tomasi Lower Associates, IRLS Performance, and Caddick Title Company, everybody tuning in tonight. And also that paint scheme that I've been running the last couple weeks has been very special to me. That was my throwback paint scheme to my first ever race car that I never won in. So I've been wanting to get that in victory lane. Finally did it. But yeah, it was a really good race. I rode behind who was it there? Eric for a long time, pretty much just saving my stuff, lifting really early. And then about halfway, I decided just to put the hammer down, was able to run him down, pass him, pull away. A bunch of yellows came out, but still was able to win with a pretty big margin.
Yep. So next week is Texas. How you gonna carry this momentum into next week at kind of a way different track?
Just try to shoot for another top 3. Tonight was a little bit of a smaller field. Of course, not everybody can say I only won because there was only 7 cars, but every week we finish top 3, whether there's 20 cars or 8 cars, it seems like. But finally, we don't finish second or third; we finish first. So I think this is every race this season we finished in the top 3 except for the first one where my tire fell off. You remember that one?
Yep. So congrats on the win tonight. Kind of did all you already did all the things. So congrats on your win tonight at Bristol.
All right, thank you.
As that was Tyler Tomasi in the 76 machine. Gonna pull in Wolfgang. No, my bad. Harrison Chandler into the booth for his second place finish. Hello, Harrison. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
So you end up second here. It's gonna help you in the championship as second place in the championship. Wolfgang Hoffman did not do as good as he usually does tonight. He finished 6th, so you should get a little bit of a boost in the championship. How do you think you're gonna do it next week at Texas?
Well, first off, I just want to say I am feeling really good right now. That's That's a third second place, and led a lap. Um, that puts me at about a 6-point advantage over second place now, and man, I knew Bristol was going to be one hell of a race, and it proved up to be that way. Led a lap. No incidents once again, keeping on that streak. Other than Lime Rock, of course, but keeping up that streak. With everything going on in that race, and then up to second place there. That's huge. That is huge, huge, huge. I am so freaking relieved right now. It is awesome. Congratulations to Tyler on the win. And Wolfgang and I, we might be competing for a championship, but no matter who ends up out on top no matter who ends up at top, we'll both congratulate each other at the end. We're fantastic friends. We got a lot to we got a lot that we have in common when it comes to racing, and the skill is also there. But a fantastic race overall. Having autism and Tourette syndrome myself. Currently I don't even have my front teeth because of GERD, because I had that back in the past. But man, with all that set aside, I'm really looking forward. I've never won a championship in my quarter midget career. my iRacing career, no matter what, I've never been a champion in racing, and man, I'm telling you what, I'm real confident, and if it happens, you're gonna I'm you're gonna see one ecstatic racer. I'll tell you that. But thanks to my parents for giving me my rig, my computer, all my setup, everything like that. It's been a hell of a journey through these nearly 2 years. 26 will be my 2-year anniversary on iRacing. Um, and with the 22nd being pretty close to that, what better way to celebrate an anniversary than going out a champion going out a champion. Um, but anyway, thanks to all the people out there who was watching this hell of a show. A great race, Casey. Thank you as well. Um, thanks to all the drivers out there, um, racing very maturely and very well. And about finally to answer your question, Casey, about going into the Texas. That's another track I really like, and I'm excited to go there too, and South Boston as well. So I'm pretty confident right now, and I'm hoping I can get this done.
Yep. So congrats on your second place finish tonight here at Bristol.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yep. That was Harrison Chandler of the 29 machine as we're bringing Eric Keplinger for a third place finish tonight. Hello, Eric. As looks like he is not responding to I guess so we're bringing our fourth place finisher Brock Packard. Hello, Brock. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Casey.
So you get fourth place here tonight. I think you were in fourth when the first wreck happened. No, the second wreck. I mean, in the long green flag run there, and kind of didn't really be able. I think you got incident there, and incident point you couldn't get the lucky dog, so that kind of didn't really help. But overall, you had a pretty solid night. How you get done?
Yeah, I mean, the Shadow Racing crew and I did a practice session today, and we worked it out a little bit and found a pace that kind of settled with us, but kind of just had the unluck of the draw, I guess, that tonight. A couple things happened on my end that caused me to have some technical difficulties, and then just me being a little bit of an over aggressive driver, hitting the wall a couple times slowed me down. But yeah, had some good hopes for maybe a podium today. But it wasn't a bad race. Definitely had some fun. So yeah.
So I asked all the other drivers this. How do you think you're gonna do next week at a lot bigger racetrack at Texas?
I'm excited for Texas. A bigger track. We're gonna go a lot faster. I'm kind of ready for a little bit of a less technical track where I can just put my head down and fly a little bit. But it's gonna be interesting. I got some points to make up. We're gonna be down 5% on the power. So it's gonna be interesting for sure.
Yep. So congrats on your fourth place finish here tonight at Bristol.
Thank you.
Brock Packard. I was wondering for Shane, we're gonna bring in Eric Kepler and see if he can respond. Hello, Eric. You got a copy?
I have a copy.
So you end up third here tonight at Bristol. Obviously you had a pole for about 2 seconds and didn't even get a lead lap. I'm pretty sure. How you feel like you could have maybe done something different and end up with higher than third?
Well, I know I was very fast. Not very fast, but like I was faster than Harrison for a few laps on the final restart, but I hit the wall, and then I just was not faster than him anymore. Uh, I mean, pole, I did not expect to get that. I'm proud of this team. I need to get this above average day because I know I got that pole. I finished third. Sadly, I didn't lead a lap, but still a good points day for us. Except the two people ahead of me in points finished 1-2 as well. So it's just better than the one I expected. So I'm glad it happened.
But I expect your team to be a little bit disappointed in your third place. Also, especially your team owner probably not too happy about that. But
He can
hasn't seen-
fire him, man. Okay.
we haven't seen. I don't think your team owner has seen a win in a long time in the ARCA cards.
Well, if my sound didn't go out, or was it the no, it was my connection didn't go out of Charlotte, I probably would have won that race. So
Yeah, it's not like you won last week or this week's actually or anything like that. But yeah. Well, yep. Anyone you'd like to thank for tonight's race?
the essential workers out there, you, all my fellow competitors, it was a clean race for the most part. It was just racing incidents that caused the incidents tonight. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Thought you cut out. But yep. So that's gonna be all for tonight. Congrats on your top 3 finish here at Bristol.
Thank you.
I think he cut out there. I'm not sure, but that might just be me. But race summary here: 3 cautions, 15 laps, 4 lead changes. Tyler Tomasi comes out on top. Here, result: Tyler Tomasi in first, Harrison Chandler second, third Eric Keplinger, Brock Packard fourth, Matt Moran fifth, sixth Wolfgang Hoffman, and seventh Eric Keeler. I finally finished in the top 10 this season without even racing. So next week we go to I believe we go to Lanier for the street stocks. So kind of different from Texas, and then also for the Canyon cars we go to Texas and a flip flop short track, 1.5 mile track. So should be pretty fun next week, and we'll see you guys there.